are well aware of the urgent problems posed by drugs in our society. The effectiveness of the police officer in combating this problem depends in large measure on his ability to recognize the signs of illegal drug activity and to interpret what he sees. The law enforcement officer is the front line in our war against drug abuse.
Many law enforcement officers assume that it is easy to identify the junkies and the pushers. Much of what they read gives an exaggerated view of what things are like on the street. When you're cruising through the streets at night, there isn't any obvious way to identify the users or the pushers.
The fact of the matter is there are certain types of behavior, signposts, that can help to alert the law enforcement officer to the possibility of illegal drug activity.
The drug addict in search of easy money to support his habit will often linger around parked cars looking for an open door, a key in a lock, or an article of value left on the back seat. Something he can obtain quickly and easily with a minimum of risk. He hovers close to the cars, casting covert glances at vehicles, and often wanders back and forth in the same area, seeking to appear as inconspicuous as possible. Police enters on its property. Certain children more of an example where select to go solidify. Fortune pipe is sweet real on the scene was it in a set of regulars of the jibits monopoly. Amongst siblings there is a one in showing. He is unusually responsive to sudden sounds and other external stimuli, such as light and noise. These symptoms remain and reveal themselves throughout any lengthy conversation.
Same type work you do?
No.
What type of work?
I don't know. Secretary or something.
The eyes are often extremely bloodshot and the pupils contracted.
I told you, just a couple of people.
You and who else?
Just a couple of other people, that's all.
The person who is on speed may evidence hostility and avoids any direct contact with the interrogating officer.
What, whose business is that? I mean, like, I live there. I'm not doing anything wrong by living there.
How much rent do you pay?
I don't see what that's got to do with it.
Well, it has quite a bit to do with it. When the last time you actually held a job in this city?
What?
The world of the drug user has been described as a forest enveloped by perpetual night. If we are to effectively combat drug abuse and treat its victims, it is essential that the police officer be able to identify both user and pusher.
The ability to recognize the less obvious behavior patterns and to identify the physical signs that call attention to the drug user are a major factor in our ability to successfully cope with the rising tide of illegal drugs and their use. The law enforcement officer is a major element in our continuing efforts to meet this problem. It is his knowledge and skill as a trained professional that will help decide the outcome of this crucial struggle.